I am so bored right now. I should probably catch up on some current events. Oh, wait. Yeah, my house is like the dentist office from hell. You know, you pick up that, you know, aged copy of Time magazine and, you know, you realize it's from 2 years ago. Well, let's see. December 1891, July 1916, July 1913. Yeah, current events are not something my my literature panders to. Anyway, I'm gonna make another video today. Let's do it. So I'm able to get around with a cane now since the accident, which makes it easier to do things like drive and maneuver and just sort of get things done. Another couple months or so, maybe, and then I'll be hopefully able to walk without assistance. There's the walker right there. Breaking your leg is worse than I thought it would be. You know, like when you're a kid, people break things all the time, but you're also very young, so things heal up much faster. But when you're 30, what am I, 32? It's not exactly the same. I'm not quite 30. I'm actually 31. But anyway, no, I am 32. Yeah, 32. You also don't know how old you are when you get to a certain age. You're like, it doesn't matter, you know. Once you're able to buy alcohol, I think people pretty much stop keeping track of their age. But I wanted to show you this game that I found. It's a little bit like the arcade game. I think it's Asteroids or Asteroids. I might be thinking of a different one. Or is it Space something? Space Shuttle, Space Command, Space Shooter. It's that one where those little ship-looking things come down and they go like this, and then you have to shoot them from the bottom. You'll see what I mean. Someone will fill in the blanks for me. I can't think of it. But yeah, I'm recovering. It's a slow process. I don't have a cast because I had what was called the tibial nail procedure. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But what it does is it eliminates the need for a cast, and it allows me to walk around a little bit and bear weight on that leg while it heals. It also encourages faster healing, which is something I'm going to need. But Sea Strike, this is the game. And it makes full use of the Apple II GS's audio and visual capabilities, or video capabilities, as you will see. This game must have been pretty popular for its time, 1987. It has a great musical score that rivals anything from that time period. Listen carefully. Okay. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Fueling Sea Strike Chopper. Yeah, this is a ripoff of you know what, the reason I can't think of the name of the game is because I've never actually played it in its original form. I've only played knockoff versions for PC or Mac. So but once you see the gameplay, you'll be like, oh, that's that game. I actually found a copy of Arkanoid that I forgot I had, and I'm gonna do that too. Not today, I'll do that another time. But the Arkanoid game is pretty addicting. What did I do with it? It should be in this disk file. There it is, Arkanoid. It's a disk image that I actually acquired off of one of the many disk image websites, and was able to reconstitute using a combination of... why isn't my mouse working? My mouse isn't working. Hold on. This actually happened a few days ago. A friend of mine was here playing some games. Oh, you know what? We're still having problems with that ADB port. It's got to be the mouse. It's got to be the mouse. I have to find a new mouse for this thing. An original one. I'm going to go on eBay today and look for one. But the original Apple II mouse was slightly different from the one released with the Mac. But yeah, this one's in pretty rough shape anyway. Alright, so let's start the game. Continue, play new game. It's got voice too. You have to shoot these little bombs. You're in a helicopter. Rather than having a fixed plane of existence, if you will, like that arcade game, where you can't move up or down, this allows you to make use of the mouse while you navigate the playing field. Completely sank my battleship there. Let's do a new game. But you can play this in a simulator or an emulator. I don't know why I said simulator. Oh, I lost the mouse again. I gotta get a new mouse. I had already replaced both ADB ports in this keyboard, so it looks like the problem is actually, at this point, it looks like the mouse connector itself. So at least I get to show you the game to an extent, and now you know what to look for. But it's a pretty fun game. I actually have spent some time playing this recently. Not enough to get really good at it, but let's try it again. Lost the mouse. Let me try plugging it into the other port. So I don't know if you guys recall, but a while back I did a video on replacing these ADB ports because it looked like both of them were corroding inside. So I harvested two perfectly good ADB ports from a perfectly good keyboard that had nothing wrong with it, and I resoldered them. Everything was fine. It actually appeared to have solved my problem. But interestingly enough, the problem came back, and it's still very much here. So is it the mouse or is it the port? It's definitely the port. So this port is now bad. I don't get it. Well, looks like I've got to go shopping. I've already replaced this cable, but there's something, no matter what I do, it just seems to be an issue. Unless the solder joint let go, I can always check the SE. It's not working. I mean, I did a very good job soldering that, and I am my own worst critic, so let me see if I can find another keyboard for this thing, like an actual Apple II GS keyboard with a mouse. Just kind of eliminate that problem. It's really annoying, though. I mean, you think you fixed the problem, and it came back. And it doesn't make any sense. But this port's bad. This one appears to be okay. I think it's this port right here. That's really strange. But someone did point out at one point that you can use, or that I could have used an S-Video port, and they're correct on that. There is no difference between. I'll show you what I mean. This is the ADB port, and it is identical to an S-Video port. So I could go out and find some S-Video ports and swap them out. Doesn't make any sense. Why would it suddenly be a problem? Well, I'm trying to make a video of all times, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, alright, well that's that, I guess. I guess we're going to call this a day. Call this a video. Thank you for watching. So I've got some work to do. Either get another set of ports or just replace the damn keyboard. I'm really not sure where it depends on how much I can find a keyboard for. I know these are expensive. These are very hard to come by. And I did spend a lot of time. So I'm going to keep, if I do replace the keyboard, I'm going to keep the shell because I did a nice retro brighting job on it. I mean, it actually came out pretty decent. And I did all the keys. All of these keys have been retro brighted and they're holding up pretty well. So I don't want to waste all that effort. But anyway, until then, guys, keep on keeping on.